Hey, everybody, it is Star Wars Podcast Day, and we are talking all things Darth Maul to celebrate this awesome occasion here on Two Geeks and a Microphone.
Welcome to the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast, your one-stop shop for television, movie, video games, comic books, book reviews, and more. Now, without further ado, here's Steven and Mike.
Hello there. So who talks first? You talk first. I talk first.
Good morning, everybody. I will talk first. Welcome to the show, Two Geeks and a Microphone. I am your co-host, Mr. Stephen Foster, along with the one, the only, the dude who says he needs a haircut, Mr. Michael Shanks. Mike, say hey to everybody.
At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last, we will have revenge.
Good morning to all you geeks out there in Geekdom land.
I'm excited today because it is Star Wars Podcast Day, and it is the 6th annual Star Wars Podcast Day. It is 6. So what's interesting is we begin with Star Wars Podcast Day? That was our first. So the first annual was our first our first episode,
right.
I think.
Well, we started January 15th.
Yes.
And then Star Wars Podcast Day is February 7th.
Yeah, so that's right.
So it's one of our very early episodes.
Yes, please don't go back and watch that. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't even remember what we did for that.
I don't even think we were doing video at that time.
No, we weren't. We were just at that point. That first year, we were audio only. We didn't go video, I think, until our third year.
I think so. Yeah,
I want to say third year is when we went video.
Yeah,
but we were audio only the first year. We were probably talking Mara Jade.
We probably were, actually.
Most likely.
Yeah. Well, everybody, we're celebrating Star Wars Podcast Day, and it is to celebrate the very first Star Wars podcast was, what was the name of it?
It was Jedi Talk, and it premiered on February 7th of 1999. Oh, the previous century.
Yeah. So we're joining, oh gosh, how many other podcasts this year? There are a ton of.
I think he said at least 60. I'd have to find Daniel's. The guy's name's Daniel, who's kind of runs this whole Star Wars podcast thing. He's a very friendly guy. I even tried to get him on the show last year, and he's like, no, I'm not a personality. No, I just do this for the fun of it and stuff.
Yeah.
So Daniel, you have an open invitation if you want to come on the show and talk Star Wars with us. So
we'd have a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So
you don't have to be a veteran. I mean, heck, we're just amateurs anyway. So
that's right. That's right. By golly.
Just have fun, man.
That's right. So this is the 6th annual Star Wars Podcast Day. We're along with over 60 other podcasts that are participating, just talking Star Wars because we love Star Wars, and that's kind of the game plan. And one of the things that got us really thinking about, what could we do for the show? And in the midst of us talking about it, lo and behold, a trailer comes out. And we were like, oh yeah, we're going to talk that. And it's like, yeah, but let's talk about it. We'll talk about Darth Maul and all that with the trailer. Oh my goodness. So we've got a fun jam-packed show today for you guys. So, and gals, and y'all out there. It's going to be hey, you guys. Sorry.
Y'all, we gonna talk some wars.
All right. Well, with that, do we want to go ahead and go into geeky news?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. It's time for the geeky news.
I lost my link.
Oh, that's all right.
I accidentally closed it down, I think. So
that's all right. We'll get it up. So everybody, we're going to talk kind of what's happened in the news. For those who are new to the show, Geeky News is just a segment where we talk about, we try not to do rumors. Sometimes I blow that, but Mike's pretty good about setting boundaries, saying, okay, if we have facts, let's go with it. And so one of the interesting rumors that we've talked about on and off is Kathleen Kennedy going to continue with Star Wars or not? And now it's official. So
Yes.
not that that's what we're definitely going to talk about, but I just happen to think about an example of something that it was a rumor. And Mike's like, Mike, we got to talk about this. And Mike's like, yeah, no, not until we know for sure, kind of a thing. So
found it. Okay.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. You got it up on your screen?
No, not yet.
All right. Here we go.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's all good.
Close that and bring it in, and bam. Okay, there we go. Now I got it.
Okay.
All right. So the big news is this is Star Wars news, actually.
Okay. I'm going to make
and this is coming from Screen Rant. Star Wars new original trilogy plans marks the series' biggest timeline change in ages. And what they are talking about is Star Wars or Disney is actually talking about a kind of a revamp to the Galaxy's Edge park. Now, I don't mean they're going to be changing scenery or anything like that. I don't think they're going to go that far.
Yeah.
But in the fact that they are no longer going to only tie Galaxy's Edge to the current timeline, the sequel trilogy of Star Wars.
Okay.
Meaning they're going to open it up to original trilogy characters. Now, they kind of had already started this because they did bring Luke Skywalker into the park. Luke started walking around along with R2-D2. So that was cool. But you could still tie that to the current Disney because Luke and R2 were in The Mandalorian. So it was still tied to it. But now I'm hearing reports that Vader is showing up in the Galaxy's Edge park. And there's talk of even more original trilogy characters. I think Princess Leia is supposed to start showing up, so this is something I think they should have done all along. And the funny thing is they're going to come, I can't believe this. They're going to put out Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, and Chewbacca are all going to appear in a new comic book, which should come out in a few months, explaining exactly why they're at Galaxy's Edge. Now, I don't think you need to do that. I mean, it's fine that you're going to create tie-in material. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But that park should be open to all eras.
Anything in Star Wars, right? Not just a time frame.
Right. Quit trying to make the park canon. Just freaking celebrate Star Wars,
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're finally going to do. And I'm hoping with this Darth Maul series coming out, I would like to see them bring Darth Maul into the park. I mean, why not?
Right? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Freaking amazing having Darth Maul walk around Galaxy's Edge. It'd make me want to go back. So that's the big Star Wars news for today.
Okay.
Original trilogy characters are coming to, and hopefully also prequel era. In my opinion, should be there too. Heck yeah, have the clones walking around. Have the 5-0 freaking first walk around there.
That'd be cool.
That would be amazing. Have Captain Rex. Oh gosh, that would be so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, now I'm really geeking out.
Right?
I didn't even think about that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Do you want to?
Could be awesome again.
Yes, they're going to make it much
Great
more
again.
better.
Oh, yeah.
Much more better. Cheers, everybody. So if you're new to the show, we have this, anytime we come up and say the phrase much more better, it's kind of a drinking game. So we have fun with it. But what are you drinking today? I'm doing my V8 energy drink.
I am doing a Tall Boy Liquid Death Dr. Death.
Those are good. That's the best one, I think. That and the Severed Lime are my two favorites.
I like Dr. Death. I like Severed Lime.
I like the orange.
The orange is good too. What was the orange? I don't remember what that one's called.
Squeezed to Death.
Yes, Squeezed to Death. And then Cherry Obituary.
Yeah, right.
Their names are awesome. I love their names.
That is right.
Yeah. We are
the energy ones are good too.
Yeah, you tried
Murder Mystery.
Murder Mystery, right?
Oh,
which
okay.
Had a very cherry flavor to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like myself some cherry.
Yeah, Liquid Death does not sponsor us. If they would like to, I would love it.
We drink it every show.
Yeah, I have. I've been consistently drinking Liquid Death probably for 2 months now, something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we do have a sponsor, though. We do have a sponsor.
We do.
Live Bearded is our current sponsor, and I use Live Bearded products almost daily. I do. It has helped control my beard and everything, and I really, really believe in their products. Good scents, and they just help with that beard shape and everything. It's really good stuff, and you can check them out on our website.
Yes. So if you go to 2geeksmic.com, that's the number 2, GEEKSMIC.com. Right there is the link where you can just click it. So it's Live Bearded. It's just kind of a picture of their website. You can click it and it'll take you right there. And if you order from there, it does like a little tag saying that you came from our website.
Right.
And so we get an affiliate sponsorship. It's not a lot, but it's a product that we use.
They throw us a shekel.
They throw us a shekel. But one of the things I really encourage everybody to do is if you really want to give them a shot, there is their sample packs. Yes. And the sample packs, if you just go to sample pack, it's $15 right now, which that's a really good deal. And it gives you 6 flavors.
We do not recommend you eat these.
Do not eat these. Sorry. But you can, you get 6 different scents, and it gives you the shampoo, the conditioner, the oil, and the butter. Mm-hmm. And I got the pack and I went through all of these. My favorite was it was the it's the one that's the bourbon one. I think that's the 1880. 1880 one was really that was my favorite one.
My favorites are Legend and Executive. Those are
okay. Those were good too, by the way. Yes, I concur. Those were good. So anyway, so if you want to check out Live Bearded and just try it out, for those of you who have beards, see, it took me a while to get through that whole sample pack because I just had this little itty bitty goatee. And also, but anyway, they're really nice. They do have some nice scent, and but if you're into beard grooming, taking care of your beard, making a difference, softening the skin and making it a little bit more manageable, that's the way to go.
Yeah, it's a great product. I love it.
Yes. Yeah, that it is. Okay. So, do you have anything on Geekdar for today?
Well, we do have one more geeky news. This is not Star Wars related, but since we are avid supporters of the Rippaverse, I think we should cover this.
Oh yeah, sure.
Rippaverse has now went digital.
What?
Exciting news! And Eric crazy. July was very, very much against digital. Now, granted, these are only available for like another week, but
6 days, 13 hours, 45 minutes, and 35 seconds as of right now. So that's February 14th.
So so you have till Valentine's Day, and you can get 10 issues. They've got 10 different issues on there.
Yeah,
that are available digitally now.
Yep.
So go check.
You can do
out.
ISOM 1. So the first ISOM, the one that started it all, is at $4.99 digital.
I did buy that one, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
How does it look?
Oh, it looks amazing on the. Well, I don't have an iPad. I've just got a cheap
tablet. That's all right.
Excuse me, tablet.
Yeah.
But it looks amazing in digital. It looks really, really good.
Is it just like a PDF type thing, or does it?
They send a PDF to you, and then on the last page of it, it has your information. So that's kind of Rippaverse's way of controlling, because like if I gave it to you, then it's got my information, and you gave it to somebody else, and eventually got out.
They'll know who did it.
They know who leaked it, basically. So that was one of his pet peeves about digital, because it's too easy to share with other people, and then just put it out there on the internet just to go download for free and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but I think he realized there's a huge market out there still for digital, and this is his way of trying to control it. So, if you like the digital format, there you go.
Yep. So there's ISOM 1, ISOM 2, Alpha Core 1, Yaira 1, the Horseman, Welcome to Floorspark, Gooding, the Polymath. Then there's Bloodruth 1, then Ripazine 1, Ripazine 2, Saints and Sinners. Or you can get the I Want It All pack for $69.99.
Which, I mean, if you think about it, it's not a bad deal if you want them all. That's actually a pretty decent deal for all 10 of them.
Right. And so
I have everything there except for Saints and Sinners. That's the only thing I didn't have. And I went ahead and got ISOM because it was $4.99. So I was like, I want to get at least one of the digitals for right now. So
the rest of them are like $12.99 or $14.99. So just 4 of those is going to be $60 when you think of it that way. So you might as well get the whole kit and caboodle for $69.99.
Right. Yeah. If I was going for that, I think that's the way I would go, just to get all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm pretty excited about it. So, yes, good idea to talk about Rippaverse, because you only got 6 days left. Normally, probably wouldn't have thrown it into Star Wars Day, but just timing wise,
right?
We want to make sure everybody knew.
Right, and we're big supporters of Rippaverse. So,
yeah, those are great. Everybody, you can go back. We had Eric July on the show, which was fantastic show. He was really great to talk with. We just talked about leadership and not just comics, but just his role with the Rippaverse. Then we had oh gosh, I see his face. I can't say his name. See, we're getting old, everybody. It happens. It's unfortunate.
I feel so bad too. He's such
a great guy.
Too.
Yes.
I'm trying to find it on the Rippaverse site, where they have a site where they have a section, or they did have a section with
everybody.
Yeah, and now I can't find it.
Yeah.
Oh God, Andrew Gonzalez. I think it's
Andrew Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to figure it out.
Right, I can't find it. All right, so we'll figure that out. But we had him on to talk about.
He was fun to talk with.
Blue Shift, his Speedster, the introduction of Speedsters into the Rippaverse, which was awesome. I love that. And I'm still waiting for my book.
We'll get
I'm very patiently waiting for my book.
One of the things, everybody, is if you do order from Rippaverse, and we suggest that you do because the quality is really good, and we've got a bunch of them, you pay attention to if it's out or if it's pre-sale. Because if you order what's out and pre-sale all at the same time, your books are going to come all together. So you have to wait until the pre-sale stuff is done, goes to the printer, and then comes back. And what occurred was in Ripazine 5, there was a situation where the quality was not up to Eric's specifications. And so they sent it back to the printer to get printed again. And so I ordered a whole bunch of stuff. And so I'm still waiting for all that, but they'll only send it all together.
You and me both.
Yeah.
It's Andrew Rodriguez.
Andrew Rodriguez. Got it. Okay, cool.
Sorry, Andrew. I did not mean to forget your name.
Yeah, because we said we were going to try to get him back once we got our hands on the Blue Shift.
He said he was going to come back, too.
Yeah.
I'm excited because I love Speedsters. So,
yeah.
Flash, and I think I'm going to love the Blue Shift, too. I can't wait.
Yep. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. We ready for Geektar?
Yeah.
Here we go, everybody.
Go with the radar, sir. What's wrong with it? I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps.
The what?
The what?
And the what?
You know, the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
It's not all he's lost.
All right, everybody. For those who are new to the show and joining us just because it's Star Wars Podcast Day, thanks for joining us. We love it. Feel free to put stuff in the chat. Like real quick, we've had Roger go, Roger. Angie's in the house. She says, "Hey, gang," and all, and then also says that Andrew Rodriguez, he is pretty cool. And all. But we have this segment where people can join in and just, it's okay. Shoot something in the chat if it's something appropriate, not derogatory. We will talk about it on the show. We love the interaction with everybody, but this session on Geekdar is where we talk what's on our geeky radar, and we just talk about what we've been watching, what we've been reading, anything pertaining to the geeky universe and stuff. So anyway, that's the thing. So Angie goes, wait, she goes, that's today? Dang, that came up quick. So yes,
it always sneaks up on me.
It does. You're absolutely right.
Oh, crap, the new year comes and I forget completely about it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, Star Wars Podcast Day is right around the corner. What are we going to do?
Right. And luckily we were blessed with a trailer.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
All right. So
Angie goes, so nothing about Jar Jar Sith.
Not this time. Maybe next time.
I'm working on my own special store. Jar Jar Sith.
The Jar Jar Sith stuff out there.
I know. It's hysterical. All right, Geekdar.
All right, so technically I don't have a Star Wars Geekdar or anything new, but I will show this for Star Wars since it is Star Wars Podcast Day. I do have a really cool Darth Maul action figure from the Clone Wars series, which we will kind of discuss this story arc in today's episode. We'll talk about it a little bit, but it's a fantastic 3 3/4 inch Star Wars action figure, and it's even got the Kenner logo.
I know. I was about to say it even has the Kenner.
I love Kenner action figures. They're my favorite. So that's not actually a Kenner action figure, but it's in the style. The other thing I have is not Star Wars. It is Batman. One of my other loves.
Wait a minute. That's big. Is that a bigger one? Is that I'm sorry, everybody. I interrupted. Tell us what it is for those that are listening.
Okay. So last week I went to pick up my pull, and in my pull, I didn't even know this was coming out, but apparently they did a reprint of The Killing Joke, which is one of my absolute favorite Batman stories. Yeah. And oh my gosh, this thing is gorgeous. I mean,
it looks like it's bigger. It looks like it's a bigger.
It's a standard size.
Is it? Okay.
But the colors are a lot, lot brighter than the original printing. And man, it's just a beautiful, beautiful book.
Yeah.
Made a really good scene. Of course, some of these scenes I have to be careful with. Here we go. Here's a good one. With the joke.
Oh, that's the classic right there. Oh, that's such a good pick.
But man, the book is beautiful. The colors are very vibrant. It's a really nice book. And I believe it was only $4.99.
That's not bad.
$4.99.
That's not bad at all. And for those of you that we really enjoy that book, we actually did a whole episode on that book, so you can go back and find that. It's just a really,
Did we do an episode on The Killing Joke?
Yeah, because we had the discussion on
3 Jokers.
Yeah, but no, The Killing Joke we did because remember we were talking about what happened at the end, what was our position on the end, and so yeah, I thought that was really interesting. Even Angie said
we got an upcoming episode of DC High Volume audio version of The Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke,
oh,
yeah.
Gosh, I'm super excited about it.
And those who don't know, we are big fans of DC High Volume. I mean, it's just.
You ain't figured that out yet.
For those of you who like audio books or audio dramas or audio plays, it is, you're into podcasts, and I would totally highly recommend DC High Volume.
It's so good.
It is. Yes. Yeah. Angie goes, what? Ooh, audio version? Yes.
Mm-hmm. And it's free. Free
Free
90. I stole that one from Steven.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yes. So that ranks right up there with much more better.
Or better. Cheers.
We did at the same time. All right. Yeah. And here's the thing about the audio version. What we talked about the last one that we did, that was, oh gosh, which high volume was that?
We've done a couple of them now. Oh my gosh.
That was, which one was it we did?
Long Halloween?
I think it was Victory, Dark Victory, the sequel.
Yeah, Dark Victory.
And you could read the comic and then you're getting the audio, so you can see it and then you can listen to it. So if you've got DC Infinite, you can look at the comics and then you can hear the audio. They follow as closely as they possibly can. They did make some changes because it's an audio framework format, but it's minimal and you can kind of follow along, and it's just an incredible experience.
And then, man, with the sound effects, the music, and oh gosh, it's theater of the mind is what it is. It's incredible.
Yes, good phrase. I like that. Yes. All right. Well, real quick. I was going to bring this up. So I last night Kelly and I watched from my Geekdar. Kelly and I watched here. I'll share it on the. I gotta sign in. We watched a new show it's a new movie that just came out on Netflix this weekend, and it's with Matt Damon and no, don't play it. Sorry, I'm trying to get it ready. I meant to have this ready for everybody and I didn't. So it's called The Rip. It's kind of playing in the background. Let me share my screen.
Ooh, what is this?
So this is based on true events. And the guys come in, they raid a house, and then I gotta kill that. They go to a house, go in, and lo and behold, they find all this money. And it's a lot more than they think it is. And Kelly and I really enjoyed it because it's like a mystery. Who's in on it? Who's stealing it? They're talking about, do they keep it? Do they take it or not? And there's a murder that happens at the very beginning of the film. And so they're trying to figure out how that's connected to this and what all happens. And then it's playing out like there's inside jobs happening here. There's other things. So it's a huge mystery. And you don't get to the last 30 minutes of the film and then you're like, it's all starting to come together. So it's really confusing because you don't know who to trust. You don't know who to believe. And of the characters and who's doing the right thing, who's doing the wrong thing, who all's in on it. And, is the cartel in on some of the things that are happening? Is it other police departments or, it is just mind bending until you get to the end. And the end is like all action oriented. It's really good. You've seen some clips on that, but cool. It was, I wasn't too sure when it first started because I was like, oh man, this is kind of slow. I'm telling you, because it's building. It starts off slow. It's not like it gets 30 minutes and it's intriguing. So it's real slow in the beginning because you don't know what's going on. And then there's this whole middle section and last half of Act 1 and in all of Act 2 is like building the story. And then Act 3 is like, it's all coming out and everything's going, and you're seeing how the twists and turns all come together. And it is a good movie. I definitely would say it's definitely worth seeing on Netflix.
Cool.
Definitely worth seeing. If you're into action, drama, if you like police stories and things like that, it's really good. It's called The Rip. Big question. Any Steven skips? Okay, so I have to add a caveat to this now that normally if I'm watching with Kelly, I'm not allowed to do Steven skips.
So
But-
may I add the suggestion that anytime you watch anything for this channel that you watch with Kelly? When the next movie we plan, I'm gonna text her and go, "Hey, watch this with Steven so he doesn't do any Steven skips."
I will say this. In that first 30 minutes, I got to the point where I was like, I'm so confused on what's going on. Then I was like, I wanted to skip a little bit because let me just get to a little bit further. But this is truly just like you told me, Mike, with Derry. Welcome to Derry. I would have missed stuff and kind of a thing. So yes.
He's learning.
I'm learning. And then Angie goes, well, did you walk out of the room? Only to get brownies, but we've kind of have an open space. So we got pizza. We did pizza in a movie last night. And so we got the Domino's brownie pizza. So it was just to get up to get a brownie. That's all.
Bring up Brenda's post.
Brenda says, just make sure Kelly gets a margarita and maybe she will watch.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. That's a true one. That is funny. Oh my goodness. That's hysterical. All right. Well, that's all on my Geek Tar. Anything else on your Geek Tar, Mike?
Nope. That's it for today.
Nice. Okay. Well, all right, everybody, let's go to this, the main event. It's time for the main event. It is Star Wars Podcast Day, everybody. We are talking Star Wars, but specifically Darth Maul. All right, Mike, how do you want to organize today? How should we do this today?
Well, I think we should just start with the trailer first of all, because we got a new trailer that just dropped last week, and this is for Darth Maul, Shadow Lord. It is an animated series that will kick off on April 6th of this year. 10 episodes long. The first 2 episodes, I believe, will drop April 6th. And then it concludes on May the 4th, Star Wars Day. So
nice. I wonder if it's going to have some kind of crazy ending.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure where this ends. That's an interesting thing to bring up because part of the essential watching guide, which we will discuss and talk about in a little moment, leading up into this series, which you got plenty of time to watch or read the material. One of the things in there is the Solo movie, the Han Solo movie. And
yes,
I still remember we went and seen that. We were in the movie theater, and that final scene comes up, and you see Darth Maul.
Yes,
and I about freaked out because I had no clue that Darth Maul was going to be in that movie. Now, granted, he was only in there for a minute. It's just the holograph form that. What's her name?
Kira, I think. Kira. Yeah,
I think her name Kira. Han's kind of a love interest in that movie. Anyway,
right.
She calls him basically and talking to him through the hologram thing, like they do in Star Wars and everything. And I freaked out. I go, oh my gosh, it's Darth Maul. And I'm like, I looked at Brenda and I go, where are we at in the freaking timeline?
Yeah.
And she looked at me and went, you're asking me? And I'm like, well, not really. I'm just asking because I'm confused. I'm like, where in the heck are we? I don't know where we are in the universe.
Yeah.
Because at that point, the universe has gotten so big and they were jumping around, and it was like, okay, I just don't know where the heck we are. So, but it's still a fantastic scene. I love that scene. And anytime I get to see Darth Maul, I'm happy. Darth Maul makes me happy. He makes me smile. Especially when he's like running people through with his lightsaber and chopping people in half. Makes me smile.
Do unto others as you have had done unto you.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So
When you face Darth Maul, make sure you chop him from bottom to top.
yeah.
I tried the other way, and he's still alive.
Horizontal does not work.
Not an exact quote, but Obi-Wan did say something similar to that
Oh gosh.
to Ahsoka, I believe it was, when she
Yeah.
told him that Darth Maul was back.
Yeah.
He's hard to kill.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, well, I don't want to, well, it depends on how you want to keep going. I mean, this is, Obi-Wan's one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars. I love his story. And then to see in Rebels, the Darth Maul, Obi-Wan Kenobi standoff, and was really something. It was a nice closure to Darth Maul's story, but there's so much of his world from the Phantom Menace, the first time we see him, to that point in Rebels. And I'm just intrigued with where they're going to go with Shadow Lord. Because do you think that Shadow Lord, this new series, is? Do you think it's that which is connected to Han Solo, or excuse me, the Solo movie at the end? That whole time where he's doing, what's the Crimson Dawn? Is that the name of it?
Crimson Dawn's the crime syndicate that he's putting together in Solo. And I do believe, I don't have any information clarifying it, but I believe this is part of Crimson Dawn. I think so.
Yeah.
I kind of think you have to go into that Crimson Dawn area, at some point. And so, I believe that's where we're going with this, but I'm not 100% sure.
Really? Yeah. Real quick.
Oh,
Corey,
hey.
What's up, dude? From Wilkie's Movies and Music. He says, hey, all. Hey, man. Good to have you here with us. Hey, everybody, check out his channel, Wilkie's Movies and Music. He also does every Friday. If I can get my lunch break in, he always does this lunch break time where, just get together and talk movies and stuff like that. So please check him out. Connected with a lot of other creators as well, and a lot of horror movie discussions, which is really good because I'm getting more into horror because of the three geeky dads have challenged me on watching more horror movies. Ex-pastor watches horror movies.
Halloween's my recommendation.
And he says, hey, Corey's in the house. Oh my goodness. So, all right. So, with Darth Maul, you mentioned that something that happens in the trailer, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it because I was not aware of this. Everyone, Mike does a great job doing show notes, and you do a really nice job with it. I really appreciate it. And so in there, Mike mentioned something that before the show, when we tried to save it for the podcast, was I was unaware of a certain, is it Legends character?
Yes.
Okay, so it is Legends, and that was Darth Talon. So first off, tell me about Darth Talon and what we're talking about here. I can go to the share screen.
Now I'll be totally honest. I've not read any of Darth Talon's stuff. I've heard about her for years and years and years and years. But apparently she's been in the Legends material. I don't know if it's the books or the comic books or both. I know she's been in the comic books. I'm not sure if there's been any novels that feature her, but yeah, she is a Dark Lord in like 100 years prior to the Phantom Menace and everything, in the Legends material. But this is the big news. George Lucas was going to include her in his sequel trilogy that he had written and sold to Disney, and Disney decided not to go with it. The big bad was supposed to be Darth Maul and his apprentice, Darth Talon, which I would have loved if we would have gotten that. That would have been awesome. And the other funny thing about that is, so when George introduced the Phantom Menace and brought Darth Maul into light, he quickly realized this character could rival Darth Vader, in looks and coolness and everything.
Yeah.
So his thought was, crap, I got to kill this character off quick because he can't overshadow Darth Vader.
Right.
And so he was quoted as saying, we're going to kill him, and they're not bringing him back like they did Boba Fett. Meaning the books.
Right.
And so he has Obi-Wan cut him in half. This is one of my all-time favorite Star Wars stories. And so he and Dave Filoni are working together on Clone Wars many, many years later. And George comes to Dave Filoni and says, do you think, Dave, we could bring Darth Maul back? I can't do Dave Filoni's voice. I have a halfway decent George Lucas voice. Actually, my George Lucas impersonation is an impersonation of Jason Swank from Rebel Forces Radio's impersonation. my impersonation is an impersonation of an impersonation. Anyway, I don't do Dave Filoni's voice. I cannot get his down. But George comes to Dave and says, "Do you think we could bring him back?" And Dave's like, "Yeah, George, I think we can figure something out."
Yeah.
And that's lo and behold, he figures it out.
Yeah. Was he found in the sewers? He had a mechanical bottom.
Yeah, he was like in a trash pit or something. And the story is his hatred fueled him and kept him alive. And through the Force, he created these mechanical spider legs and everything.
Yeah.
And then eventually he got back to Mother Talzin, who is all part of the Sons of Dathomir storyline and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Mother Talzin does some kind of enchantment and actually like gives him mechanical legs, more normal. Well, not to start off, they're like, I don't know, almost like what's the character in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the first character that the girl meets? He's like half goat and half human. Or Tummus.
Yes.
His legs are almost like Tummus's legs, but they're mechanical.
They look like AT-ATs, like an AT-AT.
Yeah, that's a good description. Thank you. That's a good one.
We tag team great. Wonder Prune powers activate.
I don't know. This way. There it is.
Right. There we go. Wait, no.
Oh, you gotta do the other. Anyway, yeah, Wonder Twins activate.
We are geeks and having a great time, everybody.
Do I become the bird or the bucket of water?
I know, right? Form of a pail of water.
That's the dumbest power in the world.
I know. I was like, yeah.
I was like, why in the heck would you become a pail?
She got to be this really cool eagle,
right? And then he's like, a pail of water. Okay, sorry, we squirreled there.
We digressed. Yeah,
squirrel. Anyway, but yeah, so
she gave him legs.
He gave him legs, and then eventually he gets more humanoid-looking legs.
Yeah,
eventually, and now he's like half cybernetic and half.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks really cool. I mean,
he's awesome.
It's like he got his format because he was creepy with the spider legs and he was crazy. But you go.
He was nuts.
He was nuts, and so then he got kind of his mind back again, and then that whole story, and then his whole interaction with Ezra, and I almost said Ezra Miller. No. Wrong universe, Steven. So
So anyway, we took a long way around.
Ezra Bridges. Yeah.
But so you had Darth Talon in the Legends material, but in this trailer, if you'll bring my background back up, or
oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, you bet.
We have a new character introduced, and her name is Devon Izara. I hope I'm saying that right. Devon Izara. And Devon Izara is a Jedi apprentice. She's a Twi'lek, which Darth Talon is also a Twi'lek. And I believe that Darth Maul takes her on as his apprentice in this series. So my hope is he takes her on as an apprentice and she becomes what we know as Darth Talon.
Oh,
that's my hope.
It's Mike's theory. You heard it here first, everybody. Mike's theory.
So I think we are finally getting Darth Talon. I think Dave Filoni is dipping into a little bit of George's story treatment for what was supposed to be a sequel, and then of course he's kind of making it his own thing also, which is fine. It's just great because he's using George's ideas instead of going with the Disney crap. Sorry.
Well, I mean, there's much to be said about the Kathleen Kennedy era, but I think we're moving into a new time.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Oh, sorry.
Right? Man, sorry, everybody. I'm like sneezing up a storm over here. That's like 4 sneezes in a minute.
So that's my hope. We will get Darth Talon in this, and I believe that Devon Izara will become Darth Talon. That's my belief.
Yes.
My dog just busted in here.
That's right. So, so if you had to talk about any of your favorite Maul moments, Darth Maul moments, what would that be?
Oh, that's so tough. Man, because there's a lot of good moments. I mean, Darth Maul, he doesn't have a lot of huge time on screen, except for what he gets in the Clone Wars and the Rebels. He's barely on in Phantom Menace, but man, he's so impactful in the Phantom Menace. He was such a great bad guy. I love that opening scene with him and the Emperor, and that was the quote I used at the beginning of the show when he said, "At last we will." Oh shoot! I had the line, and
we will reveal ourselves. You got it. You had it.
We will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last, we will have our revenge.
I love that. I love it when he attacks Qui-Gon Jinn. When Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are heading back to Queen Amidala's ship, and then all of a sudden you see Darth Maul flying in and jumps off of the speeder and everything. Oh my gosh, that is an incredible little fight between him and Qui-Gon. And Qui-Gon's like, when he gets on the ship, he looks at Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan goes, "What was that?" And he goes, "I don't know, but he's trained in the Jedi arts."
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then there's you got that whole sequence between him and Ahsoka in Clone Wars.
Here, let me.
Oh my gosh, so good stuff.
That's not the right one. This is my favorite scene where they're fighting in Clone Wars.
Man.
Or was that Rebels?
That was Clone Wars. That was the final season of Clone Wars when he came back. And man, that's such a good sequence. The music is incredible there. If you don't watch anything before this Maul trailer, at least watch this because this is just fantastic. It's probably some of the best Darth Maul stuff you've met. Honestly. So I'd say probably the Ahsoka Darth Maul battle would probably be my favorite. That's just incredible stuff right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my favorite scene. My favorite sequence is that whole thing of where there was that battle.
Oh, so good.
And
it's something else I love about Darth Maul, and I hated about the Inquisitors. So Darth Maul has his double-bladed lightsaber, which, when we were presented with that, oh my gosh, I remember that first trailer for Phantom Menace when you seen Darth Maul pop on the screen, then you see him ignite the lightsaber the one side comes out, and then the second side comes out, and you're like,
Phantom Menace.
yes. And we were
Yeah.
all just like, oh my gosh, she's got a double-bladed lightsaber. That is so cool. And it was the first time we had ever seen that. And it was
The
just
first time.
insane.
We were like,
And then, so Ray Park was the one who he played the physical actor. He didn't voice him. I don't remember who voiced him in Phantom Menace, but Sam Witwer now voices him, and Sam is so good as
he's your favorite voice.
Oh my gosh. I actually would like to see Sam suit up. I think he would look good if he suited up as Darth Maul. I mean, he has to shave his head and all, but I think Sam would be all for it. He'd do it. Do it now. But so Darth Maul and Ray Park and his fabulous martial arts skills, and he does that where he twists the lightsaber, when he does the whole rotating of the lightsaber and everything, and it just looks fabulous. Then they have the Inquisitors with their wannabe little spinny dual-bladed lightsaber. Just the lightsaber itself turns, and I'm like, you guys suck. Well, we're finally going to get to see Darth Maul go up against one of the Inquisitors, and he can show them how to do a real dual-bladed lightsaber.
Right.
I'm super excited about that. That's another thing. We're getting the one character from Ahsoka, the masked character that we all question whether he was Starkiller.
Oh, yeah.
Starkiller he was Darth Vader's secret apprentice in the Force Unleashed video games. There's 2 games. Actually, I've been replaying those on the Nintendo DS.
Have you?
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Anyway, so he was that character. Sam Witwer voiced him. Incredible. Great games, too. Fantastic games.
They are great games.
And there are 2 books, too, if you want that, too.
Yeah.
If you want more of the story. But anyway, so we all thought that character from and I can't think of his name. He's masked and everything. He was cool looking. He was really cool looking.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Ahsoka took him out real quick. It was like she deflated him. It's so weird. But he's going to be in there, and he's going up against Darth Maul. So we're getting Sam Witwer versus Sam Witwer in this.
Right.
Because Sam Witwer did voice that character, which is why everyone thought, oh, we're getting Starkiller. He's going to be Starkiller,
Yeah.
And then we're also getting the, I guess, 11th brother, one of the Inquisitors, because Darth Sidious, the Emperor, realizes that Maul is still alive, so he starts sending Inquisitors. He should have known better. The Inquisitors aren't going to kill Maul.
They're not going to be. They're just going to make great fight fodder.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to him killing every one of them. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And that scene when he takes his lightsaber and he throws it, and it goes right through like 4 stormtroopers.
And it comes back.
I'm telling you, this series, it just makes me smile. It makes me happy.
Yeah. Death, destruction, blood, guts everywhere. I am happy.
Oh, I can't wait.
He's so funny.
I can't wait. He's going to be the true murderer that we've all known he is, and I'm all up for it.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if it's going to be kind of like that. The political intrigue storytelling as well. I mean, is this our Star Wars underworld that we were really truly meant to get?
Oh, I think we are. There was supposed to be that video game, which was supposed to take you into the underworld.
Was it 13, 18, 8, 1,
yeah,
3, I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, yeah.
But it had some ties to.
Well, it was supposed to be the whole show. Didn't Lucas have this whole underworld show that they had pitched? I heard they had pitched to HBO actually, and because it was going to be like $50 million per episode at that time, which was just crazy to think about. But George wasn't willing to go down on quality, and
Yeah, that was the thing.
And there was like a whole season of scripts too, and we're talking good script writers.
Yeah.
And
So where did those scripts go to?
They're still they're there somewhere.
Well,
yeah,
I know Disney has them.
Yeah.
Disney definitely has them.
Mhm.
Why are they not revisiting those? Maybe they will now that.
Maybe they will. Maybe this is how they do it.
God,
They change them or edit them or augment them for this, which would be fantastic. And they even said it was gritty, it was more violent. The whole underworld scene. So I'm looking forward.
I think this is going to be the darkest thing we've ever seen in Star Wars.
Okay, all right. That's
and again, I'm looking for it.
Okay, yeah. He's up for it, everybody.
Bring me Darth Maul, the killer.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, we really like Darth Maul as just a character, if you can't tell. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with.
Well, I think he was underused in the prequel. I really didn't. I always said I think George Lucas should have made Maul. He should have kept Maul through the entire 3 episodes. I mean, when I say episodes, I mean the first three movies,
because the prequels 1, 2, and 3,
right? And I think that Maul should have had to fight Anakin in the Revenge of the Sith in order for Anakin to become Palpatine's apprentice.
Yeah.
And I think that would have added to Darth Maul's character. It would have made Darth Vader that much more powerful, in my opinion.
Oh, made him much more better. Cheers, everybody.
But unfortunately, he didn't go that route. And
Angie said agreed and says that would have made much more sense.
Much more sense. Cheers.
Much more sense or As you can tell, everybody, if we were actually drinking alcohol, we'd be dead by now.
I don't know about dead, but drunk would definitely be.
I'd be dead. I can't handle my liquor. I don't.
But liquid death is just water. It's just water.
That's correct. It's just water. Bubbly water.
Bubbly water.
Non-disappointment water for you.
Yeah. Not most of the time, bubbly water is disappointment water to me.
Yes.
I want that liquid death sponsorship, by the way. I really do.
Oh gosh.
Please take us on.
Yes. We'd love it.
Okay, we should probably go over our essential. I created an essential reading guide and essential viewing guide. And we should probably go over those real quick.
Up with this. Yeah. Hey, everybody, we're going to, if you go to our Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/2geeks, we did a post, and here's the post: Darth Maul Essential Reading and Watch Guides. Mike created these. Very exciting. And so we already posted it. So from today's show, click the pics to access our Darth Maul Essential Reading and Watch Guides. Now, I made this for everybody. So if you're new to the show, we wanted to make this available to you because it'd be in Star Wars Day. So we thought that this would be, nice. But eventually we'll put it for specifically for, in the future, it'll be just for our subscribers. And we've got a $1 tier, a $2 tier, and a $3 tier. And we keep it low because we just use all that money to help us pay for all the things we need to do the podcast. That's really all it is. And so, but if you go, you can click the pick to get to where you want to go. So there's an essential watch guide and essential reading guide. Which one do you want to talk about?
Let's start with the watch guide.
You got it. All right. So you just click it.
If you're wanting to get your fill of Darth Maul before this series starts on April 6th, this is my recommendation. So start with the Phantom Menace, because that's where Darth Maul begins, of course. That's the debut of him. And Duel of Fates is amazing, by the way. I love Duel of Fates. It's one of my absolute favorite Star Wars pieces as far as music goes.
Closes.
The next one would be the Clone Wars Shadow Collective arc, and that's season 5, episodes 1, and then 14 through 16.
Okay.
and that kind of gives you how Darth Maul came back and stuff after he was
Yeah.
gone.
Thanks so much for putting in what these episodes are about and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for doing that. You did a great job with us.
Thank you. Then the next is Clone Wars Siege of Mandalore, and that would be season 7, episodes 9 through 12. And that's where Darth Maul comes in. He takes over Mandalore. He becomes like the king of Mandalore, which is kind of cool. I like that one. So then we have Solo. Okay. Now, if you don't want to watch Solo the whole movie, it's understandable. Some people do not like it. I actually kind of like Solo. There's some things I could do without, but I think the movie's not bad. And I think, what is his name? Gosh, I can't think.
The guy who plays Solo?
Yeah. I can't think of the guy that plays Solo in it.
Oh gosh, what is his name?
Oh gosh. Anyway, I thought he did pretty good.
I thought he did well too. Alden Ehrenreich.
Right. Anyway, if you don't want to watch the whole movie, skip to the very end. And there's like a minute scene with Darth Maul, which sets up the Crimson Dawn aspect of him.
Which is what we think could be what this series is, Shadow Lord is about. Okay.
That's what I believe it's possibly about. Yeah. And then final, you got Star Wars Rebels, Twin Suns, and this is season 3, episode 20, and that is the final duel between Darth Maul and Obi-Wan. And that will give you at least the complete viewing order of Darth Maul that exists currently until this series comes out.
These are the main highlights because it's not everything of all the episodes he's in. Is it?
I think this is everything. I don't think there's anything else. So it's not really a whole lot. You can get this done in a weekend and stuff and be ready for the Darth Maul series. Yeah. Now, if you want to do a deep dive, you can get in
real quick. I just noticed. Sorry, Angie. Angie also says, "Good job, Mike."
Thank you.
She goes, but when you talked about the skip Solo, she goes, "An approved Steven skip?" Why, yes, Angie. Yes, an approved Steven skip. You can skip to just so you can see that scene with Darth Maul.
Very end of that,
right?
The very, very end of that.
It makes one wonder. There's all of these fan edits. Could you imagine if there was a Darth Maul fan edit? It's just Darth Maul.
Oh, I'm sure somebody's going to do it before April 6th. I'll bet you somebody comes out with it. They're going to have to.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. That's another one we got to add to our list, or Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It is. Everybody, just what he's talking about, just so you know, is there is here, I'll show it to you. I already have it up. It's called the Patterson cut of Obi-Wan. And it even has the scroll of everything, but it's Obi-Wan series, but made into a movie. It's 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
and I have it primed to watch, so I'm looking forward to watching it this weekend.
I have watched it once. It's good.
Is it? Excellent. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, all right. I take that. All right, I'm going to move that over.
All right. So if you bring up the essential reading guide now.
All right. So now everybody, if you go to our Ko-fi page again, ko-fi.com/2geeks, and you'll see our post, and you'll see this one, essential watch guide. Now we'll do the essential reading guide.
Now this is if you want to do a real deep dive into Darth Maul. So you can start with the novel Shadowhunter, which I have.
I'm gonna make this bigger so people can see it with us.
I have Shadowhunter right here.
Nice.
This is the novel. It was written by Michael Reeves. This is kind of a prequel. This is a prequel to the prequel.
Right on. Okay.
It kind of gives you the origin story of Darth Maul, where he came from, how Darth Sidious obtained him, and everything. So it's a good read. Granted, I haven't read it since probably Phantom Menace came out.
Yeah.
30 years, a long time. But I just found out that they re-released this book in the Star Wars Legends Essential Reading.
Okay.
And along with it, they put out a new audiobook, and it's narrated by none other than Darth Maul himself, Sam Witwer, which now I have to buy.
Yep. Real quick, Angie says, got to go to work. Have a great day. Yep. Thank you, Angie. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. And then Michelle says, April 6th is Star Wars Day. I think she means February 6th. I thought May the 4th was learn something new every day. Well, Star Wars Day is May the 4th. Star Wars Podcast Day is
February 7th.
February 7th, yeah.
And then April 6th is the premiere of Darth Maul. Darth Maul, what the heck was this called? Shadow
Lord.
Yeah, Shadow Lord. Man, there's so much shadow stuff with Darth Maul.
Right? Shadow Hunter.
Starts to get confusing after a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the first one you have is Shadow Hunter. And like I said, that's the novel by Michael Reeves. And then our next one is the novel Lockdown. And I have that one right here. And unfortunately, it does have a Legends banner on it. I try to get all my Star Wars books without the Legends banner.
Yeah, let me make that bigger for everybody. Here you go. Now hold it up. Yeah, I should have done that for the other. Hold up Shadow Hunter again real quick too, please.
Okay.
So that way everybody can see it. And so, yeah. That looks
Shadow
good.
Hunter and Darth Maul. Darth Maul Lockdown. And that one's by Joe Schreiber. The cool thing about this book was when it was released, which I believe was around 2015, right around the Disney takeover of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the last books that had come out like just before the Disney takeover. And I remember Sam Witwer voiced the preview for the book. He voiced the promo for the book.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so excited because I thought that he was doing the narration for the audiobook. And then I found out and I was like, oh, dang. but he did do Shadow Hunter a couple of years ago. So we do have that. Anyway, so you got Shadow Hunter first, you got Lockdown. Again, both of those have audiobooks. And then we have The Son of Dathomir comic book, and that's the bridge between the Clone Wars season 5 and season 7. So
okay,
that's kind of the Mother Talzin storyline.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. And then we have I think I might have forgot something on my list that I'm reading here. So Son of Dathomir. Okay, and then we have the Black, White, and Red comic book, which is a Marvel comic book, and you can get that on the Marvel app if you got that. As far as finding it physically, good luck. I don't know if you'll be able to find that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then this one gets released in April, but Marvel is doing a new Darth Maul comic book called Shadow of Maul. And that's going to be a direct prequel to the series that comes out April 6th. So that's if you want to do a real deep dive and get everything Darth Maul that you can possibly.
Nice. Okay.
There you have it. And there you are.
There you have it, everybody. Nice show. This was good, everybody. Hope you enjoyed kind of our Darth Maul discussion for Star Wars Podcast Day. We will continue to do. We've done every single Star Wars Podcast Day now.
Yep. This is the 6th one, and
yeah, it's been good. I'm glad we got the trailers because we were like, "What are we going to talk about?" I don't know. What are we going to talk about? And then we're like, "Oh, let's just do Darth Maul."
I just wasn't. Okay, I love Star Wars, but lately I haven't been super excited about stuff that's coming out. We're too far out for Mandalorian, the new Mandalorian movie, because
Mandalorian Grogu,
right. So we couldn't do that, and then all of a sudden this trailer dropped out of nowhere. I didn't know it was coming, and I was like, holy crap. Well, we got something to talk about for Star Wars Podcast Day because I love Darth Maul. So
Yeah. Yes. It is. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It has to be. So yeah. Well, with that, everybody, I know we've got to wrap up the show here. Want to say thanks so much for joining us here today on Two Geeks and a Microphone. If you want to check us out, we referenced it earlier. Please go to our website at www.twogeeksmic.com. That's the number 2 GEEKSMIC.com. You'll find all things Two Geeks. You will find our link to Live Bearded that we mentioned earlier. You'll see the list of the shows that are coming. I'll be updating that today as well. If you can also get to our merch page where it's twogeeksmicmerch.com, www.twogeeksmicmerch.com. And then we got our Ko-fi page, which was referenced today. Please check out our Ko-fi page. And if you can, give us a shekel or two just to help us pay. We greatly appreciate it so much. ko-fi.com/2geeks. And then there is our email, which is show@twogeeksmic.com, SHOW at the number 2 GEKSMIC.com. And Mike does a really good job of keeping track of those, anything that comes through those. So, all right, Mike, anything else?
yeah, if you've made it this far, please make sure and follow us and like and subscribe on all of our socials, including Facebook and Instagram. I try to post information about the show, funny memes. Some memes I steal, some memes I don't. just geeky information in general, just new releases or anniversaries of releases or anniversaries of characters, so on and so forth. I just try to give you all kinds of geeky goodness on Facebook and Instagram. And then, like I said, information to when we go live. And speaking of going live, we go live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. You do the math on the rest because I don't like math. And we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble, which today I got the link working right today. So
Yay! Real quick, last few comments. Brenda says, can you tell he really is a big fan of Darth Maul? That's talking about Mike. Also says, again, last minute brilliant on topics. Yes, that is true. Thank you, Mike. And then my brother is in the house.
hey.
He says, great show. Thanks for the reading list.
Thank you.
And
Awesome.
He's a big reader. He reads dozens and dozens of books in a year.
Like, well, let us know if you read any of it and let us know
what you think. Yep. All right. Well, that's it for me. Anything else you got?
Nope, I have nothing else. So with that said, remember, I lost the line again. At last, we have revealed ourselves to the Jedi. Or at last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last, we will have our revenge. Please do not Steven skip this episode because we are much more better than the rest. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining us today on the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast. Tune in next week when we will have more news and reviews. Until then,
may the Force be with you.